Fans are entering the building as we're getting mighty close to puck drop here between the Sabres and the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I'm really excited about what's happening right now. And that's Tell Me Something I Don't Know, brought to you by Canon. Paul Hendrick, get us started.
Well, Christian Hansen, very much and well documented that he did attend the University of Notre Dame for 4 years as a student athlete, a student first and an athlete second. University of Notre Dame mandates that all first-year students and players on their team attend a study hall, which is a mandatory 8 hours each and every week. His past 4 years have all been about time management. Balancing the books with 6 days of hockey is never easy. Notre Dame, as I mentioned, mandating that 8 hours of study hall. School rules also stipulating that no player miss more than 3 days a semester. And for Christian, catching up academically usually meant studying to 3 or 4 in the morning just to get caught up. The Fighting Irish's grade point average is amongst the highest in the NCAA, and as Christian told me this morning, the motto at Notre Dame is you're always one body check away from never playing hockey again, so get an education.
Smart.
Positive motto. Well, Joey, my don't know feeds off a sit-down interview you did earlier this year with Sabre Drew Stafford, where you revealed his connection to the Edmonton Oilers, having an uncle who's been their equipment manager for the past 22 years, and his father played in their minor league system for a number of years. So he consequently spent a lot of time in the Oilers dressing room, having an opportunity to practice with them. You'd think he was almost destined to be an Oiler. That almost came true at the draft of 2004. The Edmonton scouting staff actually told his uncle they were planning on taking Drew with the 15th pick overall. In fact, they were trying to trade up to ensure that they got him earlier in the draft. It came down to the 14th pick. Buffalo Sabres snagged him away.
Oh.
How did he thank the Buffalo Sabres and the Edmonton Oilers for having that much interest? When he finally got a chance to play in Edmonton for the first time this year in January, he went in and scored his first career hat trick against the Oilers. First time his uncle ever got to see him live and appreciate the kind of player he was, as Buffalo destroyed Edmonton 10-2, a game I'm sure they'll soon not forget.
Brilliant. Okay, Bob, you're up.
I played against his dad, and I guess the study hall thing, when I played junior hockey, we went 8 hours in the season you went to school when I played junior, so that was about it. But my do not know happens to be about Brad May and his 1,000th game tonight. Only 237 previous players have played 1,000 games in the National Hockey League, so he's number 238, an outstanding achievement. But back in the day, his first NHL fight was against Shane Corson of the Montreal Canadiens. And you know what? I don't know who his last one is going to be against, but for everybody to know, he's had 144 fights in between his first one and the one he may be in tonight. Who knows for sure, but quite an achievement for a guy, again, who never had too many easy games throughout his National Hockey League career. Number 238 in NHL history to play his 1,000th game tonight.
I didn't know any of that. Thank you for educating us all. I hope you at home enjoyed that as well. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to play Game Master, get the final thoughts from the boys, and we have to find out what's going on with those Toronto Marlies as well, as they are playing a very important game here in Toronto. All right, as we have a look at In the Lineup, brought to you by McDonald's, let's go straight downstairs to Andy Petrillo to talk about the lineup, starters and scratches. Ms. Petrillo.
Well, Jody, the goalies going up against each other will be Curtis Joseph for the Leafs, Ryan Miller for the Buffalo Sabres. And the Sabres, I know yesterday there was a lot of talk of Connolly, McCarthy, Rivet not being in the lineup because they missed practice yesterday, but all three are in the lineup. Scratches for them, Teppo Newman and Nathan Pache will be a scratch as well, Andre Sekera and Andrew Peters. And for the Leafs, well, Brad May back in the lineup to play his 1,000, and it will be Jeff Hamilton out. Jody?
All right, thank you very much, Andy. And let's play a little Game Master with the guys as we get their take on who might win this game. Mark Morrow, you're up.
Well, you got to think Brad May's 1,000th. Leafs are going to step up, ruin the playoff dream for Buffalo. Leafs win tonight.
And Bob, do you agree?
Yes, the Leafs are 1-4, including 4 straight losses against Buffalo this year. Leafs night tonight, 3-2 Leaf win.
Leafs build on the momentum of last night's win in New Jersey. This could be Curtis Joseph's last ever start as a member of the Maple Leafs, perhaps in the National Hockey League. They rally behind him here this evening.
Yeah, very cool that Curtis Joseph gets the start tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And perhaps the team rallies not only around Brad May, but also around Cujo, given that this could very well be the swan song as Toronto Maple Leaf. Got to talk Marlies. It is now 1-1 as they take on the Rochester Americans. Mark Morrow, talk about the importance of tonight's game.
Well, every player in that dressing room knows it. It's a win and they're in. If they win their last few games, they'll be in. This is a big one in terms of being against the last place team, a team they should beat. And obviously responding right there, Tim Stapleton, as he's done all year for the Toronto Marlies, putting him on the board.
Well, and it's a huge victory here if they can get it against Rochester. and they've got a 1-point lead with 3 games to go, so the destiny is in their own hands. They take care of business, they're going to make the playoffs.
A little bit of a shame that we see such empty stands there at the Ricoh Coliseum, because, Paul, this truly is great hockey.
It is great hockey, and hopefully they'll get another long run into the spring. I just want to look ahead toward tonight's game as well, and what a season it has been, Jody, for Ian White. He has played 51 consecutive games of 20-plus minutes or more. He'll make it 52 here tonight, a far cry from a guy who sat out the first 11 games of the season as a healthy scratch.
That's a character guy right there, who sits out 11. He comes back to play that much and be that much of a contributor. Thanks, everybody, for watching tonight. Make sure you get to a hockey game. If you can't come to a Leafs game, if you can't come on Saturday night here, get your Marlies tickets and go to Ricoh Coliseum. Let's fill those stands and cheer those guys on. Again, thanks for watching tonight. Be back for the Ford postgame program. That's it for us. Enjoy the game, everybody. Make it a great one. We'll see you on Saturday.